Assalamu alaikum. Sheikh Abubakar Gumi, SS1 students all over the world, wherever you are. My name is Ruben Alfred, your agricultural science teacher. I thank God for the privilege to leverage on technology to reach out to you, even in the comfort of your homes. If you look at your third term scheme of work, you must have watched the first lesson. So the next lesson there around week 4 or 5 is farm mechanization after sources of farm power. Farm mechanization. What is farm mechanization? Farm mechanization is defined as the application of technology and mechanical principles in carrying out operations on the farm. The application of principles of technology and use of machines on the farm to make the farm work easier. Operations that can be mechanized on the farm include cultivation of the land, planting, harvesting, processing, and storage. They also include caring of animals, rearing of animals, feeding, and health provision for the animals. So, farm mechanization, basically, or in a nutshell, have to do with application of technology to make farm work easier, faster, and more timely for the farmer. Now, what are the problems of farm mechanization? Number one is land tenure system. For you to successfully practice farm mechanization, you need a large expanse of land. But the land tenure system in Nigeria especially does not permit availability of large expanse of land because the prevalent land tenure system in Nigeria is communal land tenure system, which the farm is shared to members of the family, and it is difficult to have large portions of land for farm mechanization because as the family is increasing, that is how the population is increasing, but the size of land is not increasing. So it becomes difficult to carry out farm mechanization in Nigeria. The second problem is scattered farm holdings. One farmer will have different pieces of land in different places, and that is not good for farm mechanization. That is not good for farm mechanization because you have to waste your fuel in this place, this piece of land, to go to the next one. When you finish there, you go to the next one. Instead of having everything in one place, the farm holdings are scattered all over the place. The third problem is poverty of farmers. Farmers are not capable or able to acquire farm machines to be used on the farm, despite the fact that farm machines are very advantageous. What are the advantages of farm mechanization? Number one is timeliness of operations. Operations like planting, weeding, harvesting, and processing are done on time. Number two, it saves labor. It saves labor. What 100 laborers can do for you, the tractor can do it one day for you. So it saves labor. Number three, it encourages large-scale farming. Before you have farm machines, you must be a large-scale farmer. You'll be producing on large scale, not subsistent scale of farming. So those are the advantages. The machines will encourage you to have large pieces of land. What are the disadvantages of farm mechanization? Number one is high cost of the machines. Not all farmers can afford them. High cost. Everything good must be costly. Then number two, displacement of workers. If you have 50 laborers that were digging your farm for you, by the time you buy one tractor, all of them have lost their jobs. So there is displacement of workers. Then number three, environmental pollution. Machines pollute the environment both with smoke, carbon monoxide, and noise. So these are the disadvantages of farm mechanization. High cost of the machines, displacement of workers, and environmental pollution. Advantages of farm mechanization include timeliness of operations, it saves labor, and 3, encourages large-scale farming. What are the problems faced by farm mechanization? What are the things militating against farm mechanization practice? Land tenure system, which does not make it easy for farmers to have large expanse of land due to the communal land tenure system, which is prevalent in the land. Then scattered farm holdings. Farmers have small pieces of land here and there, which is a waste of fuel, using farm to go from one piece to another. Then poverty of farmers, which is the major, one of the major problems there. Okay? Then we come to limitations. Limitations of farm mechanization. What are the limitations? What are the factors that limit the application of farm mechanization? Number one is called economic limitation. That is the poverty of the farmers. Economically, the farmers are not able, are limited in their desire to practice farm mechanization. Number two is a technical limitation. The technical know-how of how to operate the machines is lacking. Technical limitation. The lack of maintenance. Maintenance of machines is very difficult. In fact, in Africa, maintenance culture is very poor. So without maintenance, the machines are not going to serve the farmer the way it is supposed to serve. Then the fourth limitation is small farm holdings. This is also a limitation in the use of farm machines because the farmer doesn't have all his land in one place. But is there any hope for farm mechanization? Is there anything that can be done to make farm mechanization easier? Prospects of farm mechanization. Number one is that farmers should be educated about farm mechanization so that they will know how to acquire loans to solve this economic limitation. They will learn how to use the machines, operate them to solve this technical problem, so that they will learn how to maintain their machines. That can be achieved through farmers' education. If that is done, farm mechanization will be improved. Then loan facilities is the second thing that should be done. Facilities, government should provide loans for the farmers in order to solve their economic limitations so that they can be able to acquire farm machines. Number three is review of land tenure system. The land tenure system should be reviewed in such a way that everybody can have no matter the size of land they want, and not depending on communal land tenure system. Then number four is establishment of agricultural engineering schools. Establishment of agricultural engineering schools, so that the farmers will be able to fabricate their own machines by themselves. That will reduce the cost of acquiring the machines. All right, finally, we are going to look at, when we're talking about farm mechanization, these are some of the things we are talking about. This is a sheller, a maize sheller. It's used for processing of maize. This is a disc harrow. This is a disc harrow. It's a secondary tillage implement for land cultivation. This is a tree puller. It's used for removing of trees during land preparation. This is a milking machine. Milking machine is used to extract milk from the farm animals instead of using your hands, which will contaminate the milk. While this is a disc plow. Disc plow is a primary tillage implement. Disc plow is a primary tillage implement. This one is disc harrow, secondary tillage implement. You use this one to cultivate the land. Then you use this one that makes the soil smooth. Then after that, you can plant. That's why it is called secondary tillage implement. This one is called primary tillage implement. Thank you very much for listening. And before you go, in order to round up, let us answer some questions. Take down these questions, answer them, and submit them to me on this WhatsApp number. Number one, what is farm mechanization. Number 2, mention 4 problems of farm mechanization. Mention 4 problems of farm mechanization. And then lastly, discuss 3 prospects of farm mechanization. Okay, submit them. So this was WhatsApp number 0806-931-0991. Take care of yourself. Be good children at home. See you after the pandemic. Madam Karen.